Hello everyone, we're the Big Red SN guys alongside Jordan Washington. I'm Wesley Williams. We're here to discuss Lamar's homecoming game against Houston Baptist this weekend. Now Jordan, we're coming off a bye week and a convincing victory against Nichols. Tell us how Lamar is prepared to get to this point right here for HBU.
Well, it started by a good play on both sides of the ball. When we played Nichols, we were able to force some turnovers. We had 200-yard rushers. We also was a threat in the passing game. You had Caleb throwing for over 300 yards. So we really hit those guys from every angle. And now moving on to HBU, a young squad. This is their first game to ever play the Cardinals. They're a new team into the conference. We look to come out and play really aggressive against those guys, put up some points, and come away with the win.
Absolutely. And Lamar has, like you just said, this is the first time they ever played HBU, so there's not a lot of familiarity with this team. HBU, from what Ray Woodard has discussed, they do run a two-quarterback system, and one's a scrambler. Lamar in the past has struggled against that, i.e. Sam Houston and Southeastern Louisiana. Tell us how do they need to prepare for that in order to prevent that from happening?
Well, it begins in the film room with the guys. They have to really break down the film. They have to study and do their homework. A lot of teams don't really run a two-quarterback set because a lot of coaches feel comfortable with one guy being that lead guy. And like you mentioned, the versatility in it. They have one who primarily passes. They have one who primarily runs. So we've seen both guys throughout our season, really. I mean, if you even want to look at a guy like Brian Bennett, who can run it, and different quarterbacks we faced who can pass it. So the Cardinals have been prepared for this throughout the season. They know that they're a young team. They're fairly inexperienced. So I feel like the Cardinals can use that to their advantage. In the previous years, the Cards were the inexperienced team, the young guys coming out, and now they played some time. They got a little experience under their belt, and they're ready to go out there and make it happen.
And the keys to me for Lamar to win against HBU, we need to have balance on Lamar's side of the ball, especially on offense. The line needs to win the line of scrimmage battle. Lamar needs to also block for Caleb. That way he can find his great weapons in Mark Roberts, Reggie Beggleton, his running backs, Cade Harrington and Carl Harris out the backfield. Implement the running game. Have a balance, go run, go pass. Mix it up a little. That way Lamar doesn't have to become one-dimensional when the game gets clutch in closing moments.
Yeah, because when the game gets one-dimensional, you start forcing things, Wesley. And we've seen the Cards do that, but I don't feel like that'll be an issue this upcoming week. I feel like they'll be able to get everything they want. That's no short change on HBU, but it's just the Cardinals are a team that's been preparing very well. They work very hard, and they have countless weapons, as you mentioned, from Mark Roberts to Reggie Beggleton, even on the ground with Cade Harrington and Carl Harris. They can make it happen in any way. It's just whether they can come out and do the right things fundamentally. And the line plays a big part into it, too. If they can get some protection for Caleb, give him some time back there, we've seen he can throw for 300 yards on just about any school in the conference.
Any school.
Yes, so we can be really effective. So it does come across as we need more versatility, but I think we're going to be fine.
Absolutely. In this game, we'll probably set up a long 4-game road stretch. We got UCA and Cardinal Word and McNeese to close. This game right here could be a big momentum for the Cards. If they want to make this playoff run, it needs to start right here. They need to come out here, execute as best they can to beat Houston Baptist, and then go play a very tough team in UCA.
They have to, because this game could be, like you just mentioned, it can set the tone for the rest of the season. You win right here. It's your first home conference win in league play this season. You also pair up back-to-back Southland Conference games, and looking furthermore, you go back on the road to UCA, a place where it's tough to play, but with 2 wins under your belt back-to-back, it gives you a little bit of confidence. You come back home and see a team like Cardinal and Word and close out the season at McNeese. So the opportunity for the Cards to win out is very, very high.
Yep, this game is very pivotal for the Cards to win.
It is, so they're going to come out and give it their all. And we gave it our all on this show right here. So thanks for watching. For Wesley, I'm Jordan. We're the Big Red SN guys. See you after the game.